Good morning, guys. It's August 1st. It is day 144 here on the Appalachian Trail. Y-O-L-O. We just left campsite. I fueled up with a honey bun and a Stinger honey waffle cookie to give me some energy, and I chugged down a liter of water so I could get hydrated this morning. But I am last out at camp once again, which is all right because I'm the quickest hiker. Persistence and Long Runner, they headed out again. It seems like every day. Sorry, I'm going over a log. Seems like every day they get out 5 minutes earlier, so I think they left about 5:40 this morning, or yeah, somewhere around there. But they headed out, and then Omega, he headed out about 15 minutes ago, but I'll catch up with him fairly easily, I guess, because he has to do his morning business down the trail once his body gets moving. But anyway, we're going to do about 18 miles today. We're planning on meeting up at a place called The Ledges. We stayed next to the river once again, sort of like the night before last. But we ate and got in our tents, and I tried to work on some journaling. Well, let's see what today will bring, guys. It looks like we have a climb. Very first thing, we need to spin this thing around to get up this mountain. Well, like I said, we're going to meet at lunch at a place called The Ledges, up on top of the mountain, I guess. So we'll get together and regroup and just do our thing. But like I said, I don't want to say it's going to be an easy day, but we have 18 miles to cover to get into the campground, which is at the base of the mountain. So, and then I think we'll have a 10-mile day. So we're just getting there, taking our time now to strategically put us there by Wednesday, so we can summit on Wednesday, which is supposed to be the nicest day. And then I've got my plane ticket home Thursday, so hopefully everything works out well. I got to figure out how to get to Bangor, Maine from a lot of routes this morning, sorry. Bangor, Maine from the mountain. So hopefully it won't be that big of an issue. I was looking at the map last night, and it looks like most people have to go that way anyway, because you got a mountain and you got a land reserve, so there's not many roads. So basically you have to get out of here and get to the interstate. And since we're in Maine, either you go left or right. You go left into Canada, or you go right into the ocean, or you go down south. So most people have to go south because they don't want to enter into Canada. So we'll see how that works. Persistence and Long Runner, my tramley, they're being picked up by some friends in Michigan. So they may go through Canada to get home. I'm not really sure. But if they go south and stay in the United States, then I could probably very easily catch a ride with them. So I'll talk it over with them and see what they feel. But it doesn't really matter what they say. It's going to determine what their friends are going to say, if they'll drop me off at the airport or drop me off from Bangor. But anyway, we're going to head on out. I'm mumbling, bumbling, and fumbling. So let's make some miles up. Talk to you later. This is pretty nice. Excuse me. We've been walking, the trail goes near this water, so it's been pretty nice to listen to. The trail's flattened out a little bit, it's slight incline, but fewer roots and rocks. As I say that, I see these coming up. But, all right, we're heading north. Heading to Katahdin. I used to say heading to Maine, but we're in Maine already. Let's get to the mountain. Guys, we're coming down to a shelter, or a lean-to they call it here in Maine. That was Hummingbird. Hummingbird and Goose Boots spent the night right there at the shelter, and Jesse's girl, I thought that was her tent. I saw her hat. She's wearing a white hat. It was outside of her tent, so I thought that was her. They said that they were able to spend the night there, had the whole place to themselves. Hummingbird did say that they got good whiffs of the privy, so he wasn't too happy about that, but he said it was an old one, so it's pretty ripe. But anyway, he said it they're about 12 or 15 minutes ahead of me, which is about right. I'm guessing that is Omega. Persistence in the long runner should be further ahead than that, but we'll see. But Goose Boots and Hummingbird will catch up with us. They're pretty quick, and so will Jesse's girl. You know, I hiked the Jesse's girl yesterday. We were probably doing about 3 miles an hour, and we got into the area that we decided to meet up for lunch pretty early, so I was able to get a little nap in. There's a waterfall, and I get my lunch ate. Persistence and Long Runner showed up. We all had lunch. We talked a little bit, and then we headed out, which is what's going to happen today. But anyway, I had to get my hat on, as you saw. The bugs were flying around my ears. And, deer fly or whatever fly it is. It lands right on the back of your head and moves around. This irritates me. Every once in a while we can kill them, but probably have a bunch of bug guts in my hair because I hadn't been able to wash it in the last couple days. I feeling pretty crummy, slimy. I could definitely use a shower with some soap. Took a bath in the river the other day, but it's not the same as having some detergent to break down the oils on your body. But anyway, I'm not feeling too good as far as cleanliness. I'm feeling pretty oily from these humid days. All right, let's get catching up with Omega. All right, guys, we just ate lunch, and everybody has gotten their bellies full. So we're heading down to A-Ball Bridge Campground, which is where we're going to spend the night. It's 6 miles. So we'll be getting in early. At least we think we will, because it's noon. And if we can maintain a 2 mile an hour pace, which I'm not sure we can with the routes and everything, then we should be getting in about 3:30ish. So that's that. I'm hoping they'll have electricity so I can charge up my electronics and charge up everything. And then they have ice cream. So we always like ice cream. So we'll get ice cream and hopefully some a snack or something like that. But we'll continue to eat the food out of our bag to get that down. And our days are getting numbered, so we don't need as much food. But anyway, we're heading down the mountain. I'm going to turn this around so you can see what I'm seeing. It's almost like a sidewalk. So here's the path right now. There's no view at the top of this mountain, which is where we ate. There's just rock slabs. We tucked down into a pine tree underneath the boughs for lunch because the sun's out and it's pretty warm up here. But this is, here comes the sun now. As it comes out from underneath the clouds, it's pretty warm. Now I'm ready for a nap. There it is. Mount Katahdin. Right now it's clouded in. We gotta walk the plank. We got 1.2 miles to get into A-Ball Bridge campground. And we have a little walk in here on the planks. This feels usually good on our feet because it's flat surface. And sometimes these aren't, but sometimes the boards are thin enough you get a little bounce. So it's like a little spring. Feels good. I have seen 5 southbounders, 3 women who were out doing 10 days in the 100-mile wilderness. That's 10 miles a day. I don't know how you carry that much food. And then 3 southbound hikers. 1 female was a flip-flopper. She was wearing like a day dress. So that was a little interesting. Had another guy that just plowed right through. He didn't want to talk. And then had another guy that he was struggling going downhill. And he's like, I'm just trying not to break an ankle. And he's just now starting. He's only got maybe 35 miles in. And he's complaining about the roots and the rocks. So hopefully he's gonna make it because there's a lot of root and rocks, as you can tell right here. Hopefully I can get a shower at A-Ball Bridge campground. Not actually there, but the campground across the street, you can get a shower for $5. I was telling you earlier today that I feel pretty grimy. I think it was because I put some mosquito lotion on to keep the mosquitoes off my arms and stuff, and my face and neck. I just don't like wearing lotions. Needless to say, if it's a chemical lotion, such as mosquito net or a mosquito lotion. Anyway, we're making it into our final days. Tomorrow we're trying to figure out this kiosk thing, and you got to meet a ranger, and they quit taking people after 11 o'clock or something to that nature. So I have to wait and see what's going on. There's a lot of information about the Appalachian Trail and through hiking, but it seems like this last 120 miles there's not much information. The 100-mile wilderness, how to do it and how not to do it, is one thing. It's called the 100-mile wilderness, but we crossed roads all the time and we saw quite a bit of traffic. Well, meaning a couple of cars. So it's not as remote as you may think it is. Now also we had trail magic. It just happened to be on the same day out in the 100-mile wilderness. And then the biggest thing is how to get this permitting and everything for Katahdin, and who can climb it and who can't, and when and why and how and where. So you got to do this kiosk, and then you got to hike 10 miles to get to Baxter State Park. So I'm not sure what that deal is with that, but I guess we'll find out. Hopefully I can find out and let you all know, so you won't have to go through this if you decide to do the Appalachian Trail through hike. Also trying to get from Baxter Mountain State Park to Bangor, Maine, which is down the road just a smidgen, to get to the airport so I can get out of here, get home to my mama, my wife. I call Wendy Mama because that's what my daughter calls her. Anyway, we're just heading in, so probably have 3/4 of a mile to go. Just chatting, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off here and finish this trip for today. Well, guys, we've made it out of the 100-mile wilderness. We have done it. We've made it to A-Ball Bridge Road. Now we just got to figure out where we're going. So we're changing directions right here, it says. So I guess we're gonna road walk for a smidgen. Anyway, we did the 100-mile wilderness, so woohoo! It wasn't as complicated as we thought it was going to be. But now we're road walking and it's hot out here. So maybe I should get to the other side, but there's a truck coming. The other side's got some shade. But anyway, let's get on up here and see what's going on. All right, guys, this is the A-Ball Bridge right here. And right there is Mount Katahdin. Hey guys, how you doing? Terrible.
Terrible.
Yeah. All right, guys, here's our resupply and pit stop. Right here. Here's Persistence and Long Runner. Let's see what's going on.
Hello. We already had a cherry pie, now we're on to ice cream.
Uh-oh. Hey guys, here's the A-Ball grocery store, the resupply. But inside they have the register, they have snacks and resupply. They got an ice cream store right on the other side of this wall, so you can get ice cream. And you got cold beverages here. And then they have chips and several different things here. And then you got Pop-Tarts and canned goods here, Northside rice, mashed potatoes, and basically everything that we need as hikers. They also have camp stuff. You can get a shower, so you can buy a towel here. We came in and we charged our appliances here, so that was good. And they have fuel canisters of various sizes. For $9 you can get a bottle of gas, and that's about it. So we're heading out. They have a campground here, and we're going to stay not at this campground, but we're going to stay at a campground down here because it's $13 here and it's $30 some here. So that's it. Let's go over here and check it out. All right, guys, we're at A-Ball Bridge campground, I believe it is. We're gonna set up right here. It's $13 per person. Actually, it's $13.08 per person for non-main guests. So we're gonna forego the 8 cents and just do $13. But I'm gonna set up right here. They have shelters, and then we get the benefit of having a picnic table over here. So we'll cook something to eat and have our little family meeting and go from there. So let me get my tent set up. All right, guys, we just ate supper and we're hiking down here to Goose Boots and Hummingbird to say goodbye and just to talk to them a little bit. But we're staying here at the campground. So we got Omega, Persistence, a long runner, and then you got me. But they have these lean-tos. That's pretty cool. This is the lean-to here. Can't figure out why they have these things on the picnic tables, but here we go. Well, guys, that ends day 144 here on the Appalachian Trail. We're at the A-Ball Bridge campground, which is a Bureau of Land Management. It costs $13.08 to stay here, but we got a campsite. But we will be getting up early tomorrow to be able to go to the kiosk and register for the next camp spot. There's only 10 available for through hikers, and we hope and we really need to get 3 of those 10 spots. Persistence, the long runner, is 1, I'm 1, and then Hummingbird and Goose Boots are the 3rd. But we're gonna go early. They open at 6 a.m. so we'll go early and get in line. Maybe we'll be the only ones, but maybe not. But we need to guarantee one of those. We'll then hike 10 miles to the camp spot there and set up camp once again. We'll go early and just we'll hang out all day, but that's what we have to do. And then that'll be tomorrow, which is Tuesday, and then we're hoping to find out what we need to do in order to summit on Wednesday. This is important because of the weather, and then my plane ticket is for Thursday, so I need to have everything fall in place for everything to work. But that's it for today. We're at A-Ball Bridge Campground, and we're very close to Katahdin. We saw a wonderful view of it today from the bridge, and we were able to get a resupply and just have some refreshments at the camp store. We also got showers, and then Long Runner Persistence did laundry. I'm gonna hold off until I get home. But that's it for tonight, guys. I'm YOLO. Thank you for watching my channel. You only live once, so do it right the first time, and there's no need to do it again. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good day.